Hey guys, Michigan Prepared here. While I sit here waiting for my daughter to get out of school, I figured let's address the elephant in the room. All right, guys. That being this attack on the power grid. Okay, guys. Now everybody's flipping their lid over this scenario, and they're like, "Oh my God, we don't know if it's a supercell from another country. Are they going to slowly attack our grid? What's going on?" And this that. Listen, probably just some drunk idiot, probably teenagers with long guns, decided to shoot at the power grid. However, this isn't the first time this has happened, guys. I think it happened back in 2013 as well. So, is it something to be concerned about? Absolutely. Is it something to flip your lid over? Absolutely not. Like I've always told you guys, I definitely recommend having an alternative power source. Whether it be propane generator, gas generator, solar generator, something of that nature. Anything could happen with this war in Russia, China launching an EMP, some drunk redneck out there shooting down, substations, whatever the case may be. It could knock out the grid. Our grid is very, very fragile. If it's the one thing that's going to be key to your survival until you can figure your life out without electricity, is going to be some sort of electricity to get you through. Now, even, a gas generator, a solar generator, whatever the case may be, isn't going to last forever, guys. It's going to die. It's going to wear out. It's going to be whatever. Now, the reason why you need to be concerned is, like I mentioned just a couple minutes ago, that this has already happened before. Somebody's already shot at substations, taken out the substation, but thank God, and I forget the name of the company, but they were able to reroute power to basically avoid some catastrophic BS. Now, what has me concerned is the fact that you're going to have copycats, guys. You're going to have people out there that, oh, this was cool. Let's go do this. And it could be detrimental. Could knock out our power grid. We don't know. I think there's 55,000? 55 million? 55,000? I can't remember the exact number. Substations across the U.S. Now, you guys would think that, if one goes down, no big deal, we got more, right? No. Out of that, let's say 55,000, I think that's the number, of substations we got across the U.S. Sorry, guys, my nose, my face, everything is itching like crazy, so I apologize if I look like a cokehead, but I'm not. But, in order to wipe out the grid, guys, and you got to understand how it works, too. In order to wipe out the grid, you only need to take out somewhere in the ballpark of 9 to 12 substations. And it's going to have a cascading effect. Basically what happens, all right, you take out this substation over here, and it puts a strain on this substation over here. It overheats things. Again, it's a cascading effect. This one goes out, this one's strained, this one overheats, this one blows, the next one blows, and it's just a cascading effect. Now, last I knew, when we learned about, the deep freeze that happened in Texas when all their power went out, and then the hurricane in Florida, etc., what we learned is that we don't have enough transformers, guys. God darn it. My nose is itching like crazy, guys. I am so sorry. But we don't have enough transformers. They don't like to use parts from old ones. They don't like to reuse old ones, but they have been. And the reason why they have been is because, well, guess where all of our transformers come from, guys? They come from China. So we're not getting any new transformers right now. And, if these little redneck cells, terrorist cells, whatever you want to call it, decide to go around and shoot up these substations, it could very well knock out the power to the country. Now, depending on the damage and how much stuff blows up and whatever else, we could be without power for quite a long time. Now, I think the federal government would implement... nose is still itching. Oh, it's driving me nuts. Now, the federal government could step in and probably get them back up in a relative decent amount of time. But then again, with the part shortages, for the electrical substations and whatnot, with the shortage of the transformers, it could be up to several months. Hell, it could be up to a couple years. If this whole country got knocked out, guys, it might be a while. Do I think the likelihood of that happening is great? No. But do I think it's plausible? Yes. And like I said, you see it all the time. Usually when something takes place in this country, you always see some sort of copycat clusters throughout the country. Now, it happened back in 2013, somebody shot at a substation, knocked it out. And it took months to get that one back online. But they were able to reroute power without straining the grid too bad. And those people still had power while that substation was being fixed. Thank God. But, if a couple little groups of people decide to go out and take pop shots at these substations, you only got to hit a couple small little things and it's done. It'll overheat, they'll blow up, they'll cause the grid to go down, and you're going to be left in the dark for quite a while. And you guys got to remember, that's no fuel. Gas stations can't operate without electricity. Some of them might have generators temporarily, but still, you're not going to use... now I got to sneeze. Oh, good Lord, guys. I'm still getting over this cold. But, you're not going to be able to use debit cards. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things. Banking is going to be down. Grocery stores, gas stations, you name it, it's going to be down. And for you Tesla owners out there, I hope you're fully charged. It was definitely worth the buy, wasn't it? While you guys are struggling to charge your Tesla, I'm just going to turn the key on my truck, and I'm going to get to where I need to get. Why? Because I have gas in my tank. Why? Because I have extra gas at home. Do you guys got extra gas out or extra electricity out in your shed, you little Tesla owners? Probably not. Anyway, guys, my point being, have some backup power. Even if it's lighting, like that little light thing that I did a review on, the little solar generator box with the flashlight and the 3 lights, and even if it's just that, guys, so you can navigate through your house, you're gonna want something. Have an alternative form of heating too, whether it be kerosene heater or something. I don't know, wood stove. Because if power goes out, well, you ain't running your furnace. Especially if it goes out across the country, because you guys got to remember, natural gas is supplied to your house from what? Pumps. Electric pumps. And if those electric pumps go down, so does your natural gas supply. Got to remember also, you're not going to have communications. Cell phone towers run on electricity. Power goes out across the country, cell phones go down. Now, this could be a terrorist cell. You know, maybe it's time for them to act, and they're out there trying to test the waters. I don't know. Personally, I believe it's just some idiots out there with high-powered rifles trying to wreak havoc. That's my personal belief. I don't think it's anything to flip out about. Is it something to keep an eye on? Most definitely. Because do I think more cells of these idiots are going to pop up? I sure do. You get a lot, like I said, you get a lot of copycats out there. One idiot, you know, everybody across the country has heard about this power grid being taken out, or these substations being shot at and taken out and whatever. So, you know damn well. I mean, just look around you guys. Look at the people in this country. You know damn well more are going to pop up. The more pissed off people get at this country, the more likely that this shit is going to happen. So have an alternative form of heating, guys. Have an alternative form of power. That's my recommendations. I would also stock up on food. Not only because of the war, but again, if they knock out the power grid, where are you going to go shopping? Within a couple days, those shelves are going to be empty, guys. With the computer systems down across the country, there's not going to be ordering any food. There's not going to be a way to keep it cold, fresh, whatever. There's going to be no computer systems put in orders, etc. So, have your beans and rice. Have your alternative form of heating, your alternative form of electricity, guys. That's what I got for you right now. It's early in the day yet. I still got to work today, so we'll see. I'll keep my eye on the news, and I'll let you guys know what I see. But as far as flipping out, guys, I don't understand these other YouTube channels. I mean, they're just going ape shit. They're, oh my God, you know, it's starting, it's happening, they're doing it now. If some idiot out in the woods thought it was a good idea to take a pop shot at an electrical substation, that's all it was. That's all I believe it was. I don't have proof, but I think that's all it was. So you guys get prepared, get ready. Anything's possible. This country's going nuts. People are fed up. People have had enough. So, with that being said, y'all stay safe out there. Keep your heads on a swivel. Until next time, Michigan Prepared out.